Sales funnels are an incredibly powerful tool that any business can use to improve their conversions. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a Tripwire sales funnel for your business to bring you new leads and cover your cost of advertising. So first things first, what is a Tripwire funnel? A Tripwire funnel is just a funnel that starts with an extremely low ticket offer that gets people in the door and pulling out their credit cards. Normally this offer is going to be in the $1 to $10 range, okay? The whole goal of a Tripwire funnel is just to break even on ads while building a list of hot leads. Remember, whoever can spend the most to acquire a customer wins. That's a quote from legendary marketer Dan Kennedy. So if you have a funnel that can essentially pay for all of your ads, you can get as many leads as you want as fast as you want and grow your business as long as you can still keep up with it on the back end. So that's why this entire funnel is super important to any business. Also, it's a funnel that can be tweaked to fit any kind of business. We're going to focus on physical products in this video, but you could also do it to sell membership sites. You could do it to sell digital products. You can do it for coaching. You can do it for almost anything, even software. Before we dive in, if you want to learn more about sales funnels, make sure you check out the link in the description to the Sales Funnel Quick Start Guide. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so here's a good example of a Tripwire. This page is super simple, which is why I wanted to show it to you. So you literally just have like a headline. You've got a timer down here. Now, in this one, he put a video. You don't necessarily have to have a video if you don't want to, but he did, and it's, what is it, like 2-3 minutes long? It's not very long. And then he just has a picture. You're going to get 5 ebooks, and it's going to be $1. So it's a super, super, super low ticket offer. It's about as low as you can go. And then he literally just explains what each book is about. A few sentences, nothing crazy. There's 5 of them. Oh, and he throws in a bonus, mystery bonus, and then a button. Like, that was it. A few paragraphs, 2 buttons, and a video. That's it. Now, I've gone through this funnel, and I know after this page, then he does an aggressive amount of upsells. I think he does 5. And they all are pretty, for him, low ticket, but they're all up there. They're not too expensive. They're all pretty solid upsells, but he does like 7 of them because he's been at this a while and he knows he can get away with it. So now let's go look at the funnel we're going to build. So here's the outline of the funnel we're going to build. So that page I just showed you was an example of the Tripwire page. That's literally just going to be the page where you're like, hey, here's this super awesome deal. It's super cheap. Check it out. And then this is your upsell page. And it says OTO because it's a one-time offer. So you're going to give someone an offer that they can't necessarily get anywhere else. Maybe it's a discount, or maybe it's a special bundle or a combination, but just something they can't get anywhere else. It kind of creates a bit of urgency to make them be like, hey, I got to buy this now. And what Clickfunnels does, it makes it really nice, is they have a way for you to do a one-click upsell. So they put their credit card information on the Tripwire and they buy the Tripwire offer. And then when they see the upsell, all they have to do is click one button. They don't have to re-enter any of their information. They just have to hit one button and then it automatically adds it to their order. If they don't want the upsell, we're going to do a downsell page. And so a downsell is just either a discount, a deeper discount, or maybe a cheaper product, or maybe a payment plan on the same product. Just give them another opportunity to buy at a lower price. And then we'll have a thank you page and an offer wall. An offer wall is just a way for you to get people into other funnels. I'll show you some examples of an offer wall as I go through this entire thing. I'll give you some examples. Now, the main thing to remember is the entire purpose of this funnel is to pay for your leads. So as people come in, they're going to pay for you to get more people. If you can get your Tripwire funnel dialed in, it should be break even, but sometimes you can get it to profitable, which means you're essentially getting paid to get new leads. So think about your business. How fast would your business grow if you were just getting new leads all the time and you could afford to get new leads at no cost? You could literally grow almost exponentially. All you have to do is be able to fulfill on the other products you sell them on the back end. So that's why this funnel is super important. One thing to point out, so on this page, on your Tripwire page, it's going to be an offer like $1 to $10. On your upsell page, it's going to be a higher priced offer, and that's going to allow you to afford, it's going to give you more wiggle room on ads. But here's what's super important. So the way that this is set up, for whatever reason, it's the way humans' brains work. So when they buy from you this super low ticket offer, they're already more apt to buy the next offer. They're much more likely to buy the second offer now that they bought the first offer. It's just a general rule of sales. The second sale is always easier than the first sale. You've built trust with them. They have to trust you a certain amount to buy from you. And now that they've bought from you, they're like, all right, I'll buy from them again if it's a good offer. So there's a lot of psychology that goes into this that makes it work well and usually gives you a better conversion rate on this upsell than if you just had that same offer at the front, which is why these work really well. This is normally something like one of your main products will sit right here. And this is just to get them to pull their wallet out and start the buying process. Also, people go into shopping sprees. Like once a buyer comes into heat and they're wanting to buy, I mean, if you get them to buy this, they may just keep buying. And there's people who will do 2, 3, 4 upsells after the Tripwire because of that, just because people will get in this mode and they want to buy, they want to buy, they want to buy. And if you can take advantage of that with this funnel. The other thing about the upsell page is what's called the 80-20 rule. It's essentially a rule that 80% of your revenue comes from 20% of your people. Even if it's outside of sales, 80% of your results come from 20% of your causes. So how that applies to this is there's always a person who wants to buy more. No matter how you break it down, there's always going to be a person who wants to buy more from you. But if you don't ask, the answer is always no. So just by putting this here, you're going to increase revenue, you're going to increase sales, and you're going to put more money in your pocket. So let's go through some ideas of what people could do through this funnel. Let's say you were in the golf niche. This Tripwire offer might be a thing to help people train their swing. And then your upsell may be a big hitting net with a little mat for them to hit off of so they can practice in their backyard. Now, what you might do for your downsell would be maybe a payment plan on that hitting net. Hitting nets get kind of expensive. Maybe they want to pay it off over 3, 4, 6 months. And then what you could do on your offer wall down here would be something like golf clubs. Maybe you have a link over to other golf clubs in another funnel, or maybe you have a link over to a training course for them to get more training to improve their swing. Or you could also, if you had an affiliate link for maybe a golf resort, a golf course, I should say, at a resort, you might be able to put an affiliate link for them to book a vacation or something like that. Now, let's say you were in the art niche. So your Tripwire could be something small, like maybe a keychain with a piece with the art on it or something like that. And then your upsell could be that same artwork, but on a big canvas, like a big canvas. We'll say 6 foot by 4 foot. I don't know, something massive, because some people are going to want that. And there's some people are going to buy that. But for the people that say no, on your downsell, you could have a smaller version of the same artwork. So let's say this is 6 by 4, maybe this is 2 by 2, just something small that people might like. It's going to be cheaper, it's going to be smaller, and you'll pick up some sales on that downsell. And then your offer wall could just be links to other pieces of artwork. All right, let's hop over into Clickfunnels and let's build this thing. Okay, now we're inside of Clickfunnels and we're going to go ahead and build this Tripwire funnel out. So first we're going to come up here to build new funnel. And I'm going to close out of this so I can create a custom funnel. Now if we come down here to, right here, 2-step Tripwire funnel. We're going to pick that. So now that I clicked that, it's going to give me an option to choose from some templates. If you see in the top right, some of them are free and some of these are designed by professional funnel builders and they 150, 300 bucks. So we'll go with the free template. I'm going to go with this one. And we're going to click Get Funnel. Okay, so this is what the funnel builder looks like. You can see over here on the left, these are all of the steps. We've got the order form, the OTO downsell. So this is your upsell, sorry. Your one-time offer upsell, your one-time offer downsell, and then your offer wall order confirmation. Those are the 4 steps we're going to go through. Now, before we get into editing the actual page, we're going to come over here and we need to add a product. So we're going to click here to add product. Okay, so on this page, all you have to do is click add product, and it's going to take you through the process to add a product to your funnel. It's very straightforward. So you set up how you want to collect your payments. You can set up whether it's a subscription or a one-time charge. And then you put in your product details. You can select if there's variations. If you want to do a fulfillment email, Clickfunnels allows you to do your emails through the actual software. And this is just where you set up, if you set up any other product on like Shopify or anything like that, it's going to be very similar. So I'm not going to go through all that. I'm just going to go back to the order form and we'll start editing that. So let's go back to the overview and edit the page. Okay, let's go in here. So this is what the page looks like in the editor. This is everything in here. As you can see, again, very short, and it's very straightforward. This one has a video, so it can get away with a little bit shorter page. But if you don't want to have a video, you may just need to add a little bit more sales copy down here. It's a very simple page. So what you can do as you go through here is you can, let's say you want to change the colors to match your brand or what have you. You can do that on every single thing. So right here, this little wheel is your settings. And you can actually change all of your colors right here on the side. So let's say we want to go with a brighter blue. So we start changing all of our colors to that blue. And then you can actually go through and change that on everything. Now, this is about the author because I think this is for a book or whatever. Let's say, so you wanted to change this into part of where you're going to put your sales copy. So we'll go add new element, or I guess I should explain those first. So if you see when I come over here, this green part, that's a section. And what sections are is pretty much allows you to determine the width of an area. So if we go to settings, it says wide. We can bump that all the way out to full page, let's say. And you can see now it's wider. It goes all the way to the border. Inside of sections are rows. Rows are these blue ones. So rows allow you to set up columns. So this one is a 2-column row. This is a 1-column row. If we come down to add new row, we can do up to 6 columns. So let's click that. You can see it breaks it up into 6 little columns inside your section. Now the last part is the elements. So under About Author, if we click Add New Element, this is all your order elements. let's say we want to add a paragraph. So now we have a paragraph here, and we can say, buy this awesome product, or whatever your sales copy is going to be. And then we can, let's say we want to delete this row, this 2-column row, just this trash can right here, delete. Now it's gone. And then down here, they have testimonials. You can use testimonials if you want to. Now here's the big thing. What I want to do on this order form, this is a 2-step order form. So what that means is people will have to put in their name, their shipping address, and then they click go to step 2. Now the reason this is important is people put their name and their email address in here, and then it asks for credit card information on step 2. But some people will put their information in on step 1 and then not buy on step 2. So by having it separate, when they go from step 1 to step 2, you collect their email address and you can market to them like, hey, why didn't you buy? Here's some other reasons to buy, and stuff like that. Now we're previewing step 2. So this is step 2. This is dynamically updated. So what that means is all those products you put in on the product page that we went through before, they will automatically show up in here. And if you, let's say you have 5 of them, they'll automatically all 5 show up in here, and then people can choose if they want to. And then this is just where they put their credit card information, and it shows up down here. Now down here, this is what is known as an order bump. You can just put something down there like Tripwire offers a book. You could put a link to an audiobook, and then people can buy the audiobook version of it. And it's just a little thing where all they have to do is click this box. It's a little check mark, and it automatically adds it to their order. It's a really good way to bump up your average cart value, and it's a really simple way to do that. Now in here, I want to go back to step 1 because I want to take out phone number. So the more information you have in here, the more friction you're causing to get people to input their information. So if you don't need the phone number, if you're not going to be doing SMS messaging or anything like that, you're going to want to take that out. So right now we're going to click down on this arrow, and we're going to hide phone number field. If you don't have an order bump, you can also hide your order bump. So now the phone number's gone. We don't have a phone sales team. We don't have an SMS marketing thing. We're not going to collect the phone number. Now what I would do, so let's say this isn't a video. Let's say, we're going to go down here. We're going to add image. And then, let's find something in my images we can use as a product. What would be a good Tripwire offer? Let's say it's this fishing reel. We're going to click it, and then we're going to hit add image. So now it's there. Now I'm going to delete the video. So now we have that there. And we're going to put something like, this reel is awesome, but I can't spell. There we go. This reel is awesome. And that's pretty much it. You can change a few things if you want. Like you're probably going to put a headline there. But other than that, this is about as crazy as this page is going to get. You're going to want to add some sales copy here. But it's pretty straightforward, right? All right, let's save it. And pop back out. Oh, before we go, one more thing you can do inside Clickfunnels. See, this is your desktop view, so if someone's on a computer, but you can also do a mobile view. And it gets optimized for mobile, but then you can also change where things are to make it look better on mobile. Another great feature about Clickfunnels is if you see right here, it says start split test. So this create variation button allows you to make a copy of this page or a completely new page, and you can test them against each other. So then whatever traffic comes to this URL, there's a way you can choose how much goes to each page, and you can see which one converts better so that you can tweak everything and get the most out of every page in your funnel. So let's go down to the upsell page. So we're going to go edit the upsell page. Okay, the first thing I want to point out on this upsell page is right here at the top. It says, wait, this is a one-time offer only. You'll never see this page again. So first of all, make sure that's true if you're going to put that. But the reason you do that is on the first page, they clicked submit order. The first thing in their mind is that they have completed the buying process. By putting that there at the top, by putting this here at the top, you're letting them know that the buying process isn't over, which in their mind keeps it open. It doesn't close the sales loop, because once the sales loop closes, it's so much more difficult to sell them again. So by keeping this open, and right here, we're telling them they're on step 2 of 3, okay? And just keeping everything open like, hey, I didn't finish ordering. This is where you add some extra stuff. So you can click add this to my order, add to my order, or no thanks, I don't need this now. Now, I've also seen people make a button for the no thanks, and so that people just can see it and can click through it. But this page is going to be super short. If you have a video, it's literally going to be like, hey, thanks for buying that. Do you also want to add this? It's going to give you the benefit, and you can get it right now for a great price. Here's what you're going to get. That's it. It's super short, super to the point, because they've already bought from you. They're already buying. They don't need you to do a whole 50-minute sales pitch to get them to buy this product like you would if you're selling the exact same product, but not in a Tripwire funnel. That first product in the Tripwire funnel, it changes where they're buying from, it changes their frame of mind, and it makes it a lot easier to sell them this second thing. But like I said, make sure you have this weight at the top and this little, or this bar. Now, another thing you could do, if we go, where'd it go? I want to add a new row, 1 column row, add a new element. What I like to do sometimes is a progress bar. So if I scroll down here, you see progress bar, and you can change it. I like the animated stripes, and you can change how far the progress bar is. So let's say we want to do 33%, or do we want to do 90%? And it's going to depend on how many upsells you have. But it's another way to get this same effect, but with a bar that they understand. And then we can go in here and let's say we want to make it the same color as everything else. Boom. Now the bar is the same color. It has the same effect. It makes them know they did not complete the order, which is very important to making your upsell convert at a high rate. And that's going to make your funnel more profitable or pay for more ads, whichever way you're using it. But it's pretty straightforward on the upsell. Now, one thing I want you to notice right here says desktop only. If we come over to mobile, it's gone. Now, the reason they did that is because on desktop, see how they did 3 different columns in this row? When that goes to mobile, it stacks it. So it's going to go this, and then this, and then this. So if I go in here, go to settings, and I take this from desktop only to mobile and desktop, when I look at it on mobile, it stacks them. And it doesn't look as good. So you can go back and turn that to desktop only, and that's why I like the progress bar. The progress bar shortens itself up on mobile, and it kind of fits the screen and makes it still look good. But that's it, guys. That's what an upsell page looks like. It's nothing crazy. We're going to save that. We're going to exit. Now, I'm not going to go through the downsell page. It's going to look exactly the same. It's going to be the same kind of setup. And again, you just change all your branding and all of your color schemes to match. But the difference is your downsell, you're either going to want it to be a lower price or a payment plan, so that the people who don't buy, it gives them an easier thing to say yes to. So let's go to the offer wall. and edit page. So this is just your thank you form. You can put whatever you want on here. This will dynamically update, which just means whatever they actually bought will show up here. And this access purchase thing, let's say if you're selling a digital product, on the product page, you can actually set up a separate page for the deliverable to come through on. So let's say your digital product is an ebook. You can set up a page for them to download the ebook from, and it will automatically come here on this link. So if there's multiple digital products, they'll each have their own link to go to their own page to download. Now this is your offer wall. So you see at the bottom it says you may be interested in these amazing products. And it's a way for you to bridge into just showing them other things they might be interested in. Because this is an example, these are all the same, but on an actual offer wall, you would do different ones. So they're all different offers, and then each link links over to them. And what you could even do is if you don't have more products, you could do an affiliate offer right here. So you could just put your affiliate link down here, link over to it, and it's just an extra way for people to buy from you. But that's your thank you page offer wall. Very simple. And again, you can just edit all your colors and make it look great. But the whole point of this video is to show you how easy it is to edit this thing and to get this funnel up and running for you. And there you have it. That's how you build a Tripwire sales funnel inside of Clickfunnels. Thanks for watching. Make sure to go down below to like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to learn more about building sales funnels, make sure to check out the Sales Funnel Mastery Guide down in the description.